I will acknowledge that I am an alien. Okay, I'm a bit of an anomaly when when it comes to this realm. When people are asked about creative block, I know almost every artist I know feels that in some way, shape, or form. I don't. I don't even know. Well, I don't know. So, a long time ago, I went through an experience that for me, I'm also an empowerment coach, and this is one of the things that I kind of relate. I was sporadic in my inspiration, and it felt like what a lot of artists feel like, which is inspirational hit, and then they'll do something, and then it's a lag. There's a lull between the next time, and they're waiting for the muse, right? For me, the way I experienced it was I'd be hit with inspiration. I'd be in the middle of a project. I'd get another inspiration, but I'd be in the middle of a project. So I put that one away and I just keep going. And at the end of it, I'd be like, I'm done, I'm good. And I'd relax and chill. And so the inspiration is gone, and that piece that I put aside disappeared, and now I gotta wait for the next time. Someone, I forgot who, there's a bunch of artists who've already said it, but I think it's credited to someone in particular whose name I don't remember. They were just like, you have to show up for the muse, right? The muse has to know you're going to show up. You can't just be like, muse, whenever I need you, come to me. No, it's just like the muse got to be like, you got to treat me like I'm important. Your inspiration needs to know that you are inspired to be inspired, right? So for me, what ended up happening was there was a moment when I got inspired. And so I listened. And my inspiration in my head at that time was like this large, obese woman in a single person hammock hanging in the corner of my room. I have no idea why. And she's screaming ideas at me. Ah, ah. And I was like, okay. That was what my inspiration looked like, right? And so she was like, get some shelves. Buy a drill. I was like, a drill? She's like, buy a drill. I was like, okay. And I bought a drill. She's like, put up some shelves. I was like, what are you talking? Put up some shelves. And so I put up shelves, and basically she had me unclutter my space. So I got stuff off the floor. I could see the floor for the first time in millennia, right? And the minute that happened, ideas started coming. And so instead of me just going for it and then stopping, I went for it, and whenever ideas came, I'd write them down, and I'd put them to the side. But I had a list that I'd go back to, right? And so at the end of that project, I'd allow myself to bask for a minute, a couple days, and then I'm going to that list. And it was like the muses were like, oh, he's listening. Okay, give him another idea. And they turn on the tap, and then they cut it off. They're like, oh, he's still listening. Give him another idea. Okay. He good. And they just turn the tap on, and it's never shut off since, ever. So creative block does not exist for me anymore. It's the opposite. I'm a volcano, and it is always on, always. So the way I deal with creative block is it doesn't exist for me. But in terms of distractions,